Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you these from Ausdom. These are the ANC8 wireless headphones. They're active noise cancelling headphones as well, so great for travelling. And I've been sort of looking at a lot of pairs of headphones throughout 2018 and really sort of studying the difference between non-ANC and then ANC, so switching it on or off. And these perform extremely well. They've got some great features which I'm going to run through in this video. Also, what's impressed me, and I'll detail this a little bit later in the video in greater detail. What a great sentence that was. I will give you more detail about how I feel about the price point of these as well, because there are some really expensive active noise cancelling headphones on the market, and I think these perform equally as well as something costing almost 4 to 5 times the price. So before I show you these up close, I do want to say a big hello to everyone inside the live broadcast. We've got Russ B in the live chat. Thanks for tuning in, Russ. I mentioned in my previous live broadcast I really like it when you let me know where you're watching from and what time it is in your country. 9 AM in Edinburgh, Scotland. Same time here, Russ, but thank you very much for tuning in. Also, Pip Tomlinson saying should probably do some work at some point. Well, watch this video first, of course. I am a little bit biased. I think you should stick around just to watch this one. And also a big hello to Aaron Stoy. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the Geekanoids channel, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on my future videos. And also, if you want to pick up this product I'm going to show you, check out the links down in the video description. So anyway, without further ado, let's switch over to the other viewpoint on the second cam and have a look at these in a little bit more detail. I can't zoom out anymore. That's one of the things I'm finding a little bit hard, is getting the viewpoint a little bit further away. Let's try a little bit of adjustment. Move that arm. Move that one. It's not going to let me go out much further than that, but anyway, we've got a good view of the product. This is what the little box looks like. Let's give you some extra light on here as well and have a look inside here. So they're really nicely presented. When you first open this up, they are underneath the elastic. There's like an elastic cord inside the carry case here. We also get a little bag. This has simply got the instruction manual. It's also got 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack cable, and also USB to micro USB for charging. So that's sort of the cables you get. Then of course you get the headphones themselves, which I'm going to show you in much greater detail now. The carry case is really nice though, nice inclusion. Actually, before I show you these, let me just show you the box, because this details some of the specs. So we've got active noise cancelling on here, premium 40mm drivers, sound better from quieter. I'll explain that. That's not very good translation there. 18 hours playtime, wireless or wired, and of course compact carrying case. On the back here, if I just show you this, if you want to pause the video afterwards, this is the main specifications. So playback time, approximately 20 hours without the active noise cancellation, and approximately 18 hours with the noise cancellation. Round about 4.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. So that's roughly the charge time. But they lay flat like this, obviously for the case. They don't fold, so you can't fold these up into a smaller package. Overall, really nice design. They're made of a combination of plastics, really, a few little metal parts obviously in these sections here near the hinges. Nice amount of padding on the headband, very, very nice indeed. Slate sort of grey, gunmetal grey here and on the sides, and then the rest of it's black. If we look on this side here, you can see a really nice amount of padding around the ear cups. I think I've done a good job on that. And also I like the way these sort of rotate, so we've got sort of movement on all axes, and this really helps with getting a very, very comfortable fit, which I think is important with headphones. They've got to be comfy, and I like the amount of padding, and I like the configurability of, you know, how you're going to get the ear cups in place. On this ear cup here, we've got 3.5mm audio jack just here for using them wired. We've got the ANC control for turning the ANC on or off. And then on the opposing ear cup, we've got the main power button, little tiny pinhole microphone, LED light, micro USB for charging, and then we've got volume up and down. So these have got a microphone built in, so you can use them if a call comes in. They've also got active noise cancelling, so again you can block out those unwanted noises. And overall they're just very, very comfortable. In fact, let me show you me wearing these. So let's pop these on. Check I've got them the right way round. They have also got extension on here. These are metal, this ratchet mechanism. Wearing them, it's very, very comfortable indeed. And even without the active noise cancelling on, I can't hear myself. They do block out so much external noise. Very, very comfy indeed. So minimal sound leakage and minimal sort of intrusion in what you're listening to from the outside world, and that's without even any music playing. They're very, very comfortable. They're quite clampy, so they do clamp quite tight to your head, not uncomfortably tight, but they do fit quite tightly even with these extended. I've got what I would say is a medium-sized head. In fact, talking about heads, there is a way that you can work out the weight of your head. Let me know if you know that in the comment section below. Random fact, but I'll probably talk about that in another video. And no, it isn't laying it down on a desk on a pair of scales. I've tried that, it doesn't work. But anyway, back to the headphones. How do they sound? Well, with the ANC turned off, they sound absolutely superb. Really deep bass frequencies, mid-tones sound really natural, really enjoyable to listen to music on these, and the higher tones, plenty of detail there. Sound a tiny bit clinical when you get to like really intricate tracks, but not a deal breaker at all. They sound absolutely fine. And then when you switch that ANC on, you're in a world of your own. Walking around with these on with traffic going by was what my main test was, and you couldn't hear the traffic. So if you're wearing these travelling, perhaps you do a lot of travelling on trains, planes, or in automobiles. Yeah, I said it. Perhaps you do a lot of travelling. I would really recommend a pair of ANC headphones. And the audio quality with ANC turned on these is top notch. Very, very good indeed. A slight degradation in audio quality because you can sometimes in quieter parts of music, or I listen to a lot of podcasts, so in quieter bits you can hear sort of the ANC as though it's sort of active, as though there's something there. But when you're listening to music, it disappears, you know, and you're just engaged in the music. I use these for a lot of podcasts. Thoroughly enjoyed my time listening to podcasts with these. Really good playback time. I reckon you get, not quite the manufacturer's claim, around about 14 hours of use. Say 12 to 14 to be on the safe side, which is still absolutely fantastic. And then you've got around about 4 to 4.5 hours of charge time. A really good pair of ANC headphones. Nicely priced. Do check out the links down in the video description. You will be surprised. Russ B, what's your favourite music, Dave? It's really difficult. I like so many different ones. I like some of the modern tracks that come out nowadays, but mainly things like the Eagles. I still listen to a lot of the Eagles. That sort of era, that sort of genre of music. Really high end. I purchased some of their tracks, some of the Eagles tracks, in so many different formats to listen to that I think the people around me were listening to the same track so many times. But I just thoroughly enjoy it. But great question, Russ. Thongles Media, thanks for tuning in. On that note, I'm going to end this live broadcast. I'm going to leave you to a fantastic week ahead. Please do hit like as well if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another one very soon.